What is up guys, Dirk here. In this video we're going to take a look at how my trade setup is developing. I covered this in a previous video 7 days ago. Obviously a week has passed and we have the FOMC decision, the interest rate decision happening tomorrow, so on Wednesday, July 26th. And let me dive into the chart and show you what I think and what I'm looking for to get a possible long setup. Before I show you that, quick announcement, because Bybit, the crypto exchange, has just launched their registration for WSOT. Now, WSOT is obviously based on the poker series, right? World Series of Poker, but now they have World Series of Trading. So, seeing how popular, obviously, the global poker event is every single year, Bybit has been doing this for a number of years. They've put together a global competition. You can see there's more than $8 million in prizes. Okay, and what this means is that there is a global competition that is going to be happening with Bybit. We can create teams known as squads, and people can register, so you can join your favorite squad. Obviously, I've created a squad here, and that's what this is about. If you want to participate in the World Series of Trading, registration is now open. So you can see here the actual event is only starting on August 7th until August 27th, but registration is open right now. So if you click the link in the description down below, the first one, it is a link to join my squad. You can see here it's called IC 2023. We currently have 34 people on the squad, and we are going to be competing in the WSOT for those 8 million in prizes. There's a Lambo, there's Rolexes, there's all sorts of cool stuff. So if you enjoy trading and you want to give this a go, come and join the team. So click the link below if you are interested in joining the WSOT and join the IC 2023 squad. Okay, so you can see here 7 days ago on July 18th, I made this video. I will link to it up here. You can just find it on my channel, of course. And Bitcoin was trading at 30,000, just over 30,000 at that point in time. And what I was looking for is a drop, a sweep of the low on Bitcoin, and then for a potential long entry setup. Now, there were two scenarios, which I will explain in a second now that we've got the update, which was either a long with a sweep and a reclaim, or a further drop and then continuation for a long. Now, what's important to note also is that tomorrow on Wednesday, you can see we have the Fed interest rate decision and the Fed press conference, 2 p.m. Eastern and 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. And this is obviously a big deal. The whole world is watching this, although the market has priced in that we are going to get a 0.25% increase in interest rates. So if that is as planned, that's obviously the expectation. You can see here the consensus is an increase of 0.25%. If there's obviously any surprises, if there's a pause, or if there's a cut, it's obviously going to have a dramatic effect on the market. So we will see what is going to happen tomorrow. Now, this is that same chart, the same setup. You can see Bitcoin has indeed dropped and swept that low as I was looking for a week ago. So it's at 29,100. It went briefly below 29,000 already. And of course, I just want to point out here, how am I able to know that it was going to do that? It's never a guarantee, but based on the charts, based on the understanding of the markets and the price action, what the objectives are, looking to sweep lows, sweep highs, bait, trap, and liquidate traders all the time. You know, if you understand these concepts, then you are able to make educated guesses about it, like what I do, and that's how I'm often able to make these accurate predictions about where the market is going to go. And obviously, if you have that knowledge, then you're able to place trades based on that. And if you're right more than you're wrong, then you can make a lot of money from these markets. And obviously, all of this I teach inside my VIP membership. The link is in the description if you want to join. So what I'm looking for now, and the reason why I'm not long yet over here, is because the trigger, the confirmation for the entry is that the price has to get back above where it broke down. So it needs to get back above this 29.5K over here before I'm wanting to take a trade, because at this point in time, we broke down below it, but there's no guarantee it reverses here, and it could continue lower all the way down to about 27,000. That is still a possibility. So I'm not looking for an entry just yet, unless we get something like this over here and the price gets back above. Then I'd be looking to take a long over there with a stop at the low over here, the wick low, and you only know this after it's done the sweep, right? So I couldn't say that before. Now it's gone this low. If it just continues up and it reclaims this, I would put my stop at this low, and in theory, then it should continue to the highs, and probably 32.4K is still my target. So, and now we are still just patiently waiting. Either we get the reclaim and then we look for the long there, the entry there, or until that point we are simply just waiting, because you can see over here this was a very big move up, and it is possible that we do retrace some of this area. You can see there's basically just air in between here. So it is possible that we do continue lower over here. So I'm not entering a long just yet until we get this confirmation either here or until we get something possibly around this area. Now there's also a possibility here that might be something, although it's not very strong and it's not something that I would place too much weight on, but it's a level also I'm watching, 28.5, 28.4, this high, right? So that is also a third possibility if we get to this level and it kind of holds over here. But again, even then, we'd be looking for confirmation. So ideally at this point in time, I'm just looking for this scenario. Either it goes back up here above 29.5 and I look for the long with a stop here at the low, or it continues lower and we see if there's a reaction over here at this fib golden pocket or the 0.70. And then again, we need some sort of confirmation where we, after a wick, we can take the entry, put a stop at the low, and then still target the highs. At the very least, this level back here again, 29.5, but still, in my opinion, unless we break 27K with the weekly close below it, I still think the trend is bullish on the higher time frame, and I still think that the targets are 32.4 and 35K and maybe even higher than that, as long as we don't get below 27,000 with a weekly close. So I wanted to bring this to your attention before the FOMC so you can have a bit of an insight into what I'm looking for, the setups that I'm looking for, the confirmations that I'm looking for, and then at least you have some sort of preparation that you can use for your own strategy with whatever is going to happen tomorrow, and hopefully we are going to get a favorable setup for the long. So if you're interested in trading the WSOT with me, click the link in the description down below, join my squad. We're going to have a fun time competing for those $8 million in prizes in August. And if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.